Guys, before we get into today's video, make sure you guys go over and subscribe to my secondary channel, Too Wild for TV. Sneaker content, reaction content, all the above. I just put out a Jordan preview of all the upcoming sneakers of 2020 and 2021 that are being pushed out right now on the Sneaker News article on thesneakernews.com. Go and check that video out right now. I will link it down below. And let's go on with the show, man. Let's write. Let's go. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Tony D. Too Wild checking in once again. Tony Digital bringing back another 4K visual, back with another banger to this week's edition of Will You Sleep? Well, wait, will you sleep or will you keep? Let ride, man. Let ride. Like I had like a little Illuminati glitch effect going on, you know what I'm saying? You know, something weird going on. But to start things off right off the rip, guys, we have releasing on the 8th the Prada and Adidas collaboration on the Superstar. Now, I did a little bit of research and realized that the bowling bag actually released last year. Their Superstars releasing on the 8th now in 3 different colorways. Now, I've seen one place say $450 and I've seen another place say $500 for each one of these colorways. That's not altogether each. $500 or $450 each as far as the price points on these products. Now, I've already kind of told you my personal opinion on this when it came to this. Yeah, you know, maybe the quality will be better. Hopefully the quality will be premium, you know what I'm saying, of some sort for it to be $500 and it's not just a stamp of approval by Prada. It's made this price point explode to $500. But with that being said, to each his own, man. So if you got it, hey man, I love it. Next up, releasing on the 10th is the Nike Dunk Low Community Garden. I really like the story behind this shoe. It's something very different and it's a nice looking shoe overall in my opinion. The Community Garden is a community garden is an area where everybody plants their fruits and plants all together, and they somewhere you can go and get those, you know, vegetables or tomatoes and stuff. We actually have one, not here, but at my mom's spot, they have a community garden out there. But Nike wanted to somewhat implement that in this shoe as far as its colors and patterns and design. As you can see, the shoe is scattered with different patterns, designs, and printings throughout the whole entire shoe. And the dope thing about this shoe in particular is it's one of one. Every single shoe is different. None of them are the same. When you go into fabric, doing clothing and stuff like that, when it comes to patterns in general, usually when you get stuff like this, each cut of each pattern is always going to be different. You know how the Jordan 7 tongues, they're all different? It's because each cut of that fabric is different than the other. You get a cut here, you get a cut there, you get a cut there, you get a cut there. The patterns are going to always be somewhat different. They're never going to be the same. With the Community Garden Dunk Low, it's the same type of thing. Each of the panels come from different types of fabric and cloths, as well as printing designs and all that. You know, they're all from different patchworks that they're working with, and they're all different cuts. So each shoe will be unique in its own way. You're getting a piece of one-on-one of the Nike Dunk when it comes to this sneaker. And for that reason, it's going to cause a lot of hype. And for that reason, more than likely, we're not going to get this shoe. But it's dope. It's something I'll be going after. And yeah, that's that. On the 12th, New Balance is dropping 2 new colorways of the Casablanca New Balance 337. Now, I've been seeing these float around for quite some time, and they've been starting to get a lot of notoriety and hype around them. I like them, they're cool, they're not something I would go after and go crazy about, but they have a nice little look to them, and I got a little bit of respect for what, you know, New Balance is doing alongside with the 337 and with this Casablanca collaboration. Something dope to be looking out for, and supposedly the rumored release date on these 2 colorways are on the 12th of September this week. On the 11th, we have the Jordan 1 High Zoom, the Zoom in the Crater colorway. Another colorway of the Zoom series coming on the Jordan 1s. This one in particular, I'm not really a fan of, maybe more so because of the material. It's more of like a wool looking like material, and believe it or not, I love wool, but I just don't like it on this specific colorway. It just doesn't really get it for me. The Zooms haven't been doing too well in my opinion this year. I mean, some of them are hot. They don't really cause that much of a spark or hype, but it doesn't stop me from copping them. I copped the last pair, you know, the what are they called? The green joints, the pro green, the Zen greens, I believe. I copped them. They were dope, you feel me? So nothing wrong with them. I just noticed that there's not that much of a popular opinion, a popular hype for them. However, they are dope. They do feel comfortable on feet, and I've got a lot of respect for them at the end of the day. But with that being said, these are dropping on the 11th. and I'll be passing on that. However, on the 12th, there is the Jordan 5 Oregon Duck set to release. Now, I don't think that Soul Play will actually be getting their hands on these, unfortunately, so I may be SOL on this shoe as far as an early review. Now, it is going to be a shoe that more than likely I will go and pick up and cop myself, but that review might not come out till later on. And I don't know, I haven't did a review that's after the release date for quite some time, so that might be a little bit different. However, with that being said, this is a dope shoe. It looks great as far as the pictures I'm seeing and some of the videos that are here and there. I'm looking forward to getting my hands on them, and it's definitely going to be something that I'm going to grab regardless of the fact if I can get it early or not. It's a dope shoe, and it's releasing on the 12th, and has the Jordan 5 Oregon Duck. Releasing on the 12th has been rumored, and so far, so good. Like, I've been seeing it on various different sites that on the 12th, we will be getting a new colorway of the Yeezy 380, and that is of the pepper. Not the typical pepper that we're used to, the black pepper, the white pepper. There is a white peppercorn out there, and this is what this is mimicking. It's a real nice colorway, somewhat of like a cream, tan type of, maneuver going on. Very similar to Landmarks and everything else that's been releasing from the Yeezy Earth Tones that they've been doing over and over and over. However, it's a 380, and it's something different for the fact that it's a different model. With that being said, I definitely will try to check it out, possibly get my hands on it if possible. But if I don't get them, I won't lose any sleep. But they are nice looking. The colorway is nice, and I can dig them. So we'll see how that goes. I really have not hit nothing on the internet. I haven't had a shoe come from a site. I did recently get those 3s, but like I haven't hit on nothing in almost 6 months. I feel like I need to do some research and think about that. I haven't hit on nothing in a minute. But then again, Soul Play has been a major blessing for that. Coming in leak news, there is a collaboration with Nike with 3M on the upcoming Air Force One of the DMSX. Thought these were cool. Don't know how to, no exact release date. Just thought it was cool with 3M. I love the brand. I love the material. I love putting it on clothing here and there. And, doing a collaboration alongside with Nike, something dope. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see as more and more of that comes in, and I like to see something more. It's very basic for what I would have expected. I don't think they would have did all overall 3M, but it is a little basic. However, it is cool, something different. In other news, a lot of 2021 releases are now being put out there. Go and check out my second channel, my secondary channel, Too Wild for TV. I did a full-on breakdown video of all of the 2021, like late 2020, majority 2021 upcoming Jordan releases, all the previews that's been put out there. And one of them in particular is this one, the Jordan 6 Oregon Duck. They're calling it the electric green. It will get the name Oregon Duck more than likely because it mimics a Jordan 6 Oregon Duck that released, well not released, but was a PE a few years back. And this is supposedly releasing on June 5th, 2021. I don't know how they even come up with these release dates, especially with everything getting pushed back and moved along. By the time we even get to June of next year, who's to say that I don't know. We'll see, man. Hopefully I can look back and see if these dates stuck, because they already got dates for these, which is crazy. I have no clue how or what, but it is what it is, man. This is what they're saying, so they're not wrong. Majority of the time, they're not wrong. So that's why I even mentioned it. Next up, another one of these mentionings that was mentioned last year that's now seeming to become more and more true, and they're sticking to it, is that on the Black Friday of this year, I believe that's with November 27th, the Jordan 4 Fire Red is dropping, and this more than likely will come with that Nike Air on the back. There's actually a picture of a so-called, I guess, sample or early pair. At the end of the day, look, man, when they be sitting in the factories like that, I can't tell if they're real or fake at that time. However, real and fake shoes are made in the same area. You don't even have to get into that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, the fact that fakes are being made, the fact that this could be a real one, whatever it could be, it tells me that this is coming for Black Friday, and I think it's going to be a humongous release. And I'm looking forward to Black Friday just for the fact that sample, we don't have so much stuff to drop. Man. That's on a whole nother topic. But with that being said, be on the lookout. Fire Red 4s, Nike Air on the back. Beautiful shoe that I'm looking forward to getting my hands on. Maybe double up Shawty on it. We'll just have to wait and see. But that's a good leak to hear about. And that is also spoken about in that video on the secondary channel. Go and check it out. I'll link it down below. That video will be linked down below. Another shoe that I talked about, but they have a Raging Bull release date now, supposedly April 10th, 2021. Another shoe that's going to go bananas. We can pretty much see it though already in hand. Like usually when this stuff happens and these colorways come, you got to look at the predecessor of the shoe. We have the Jordan 5 reverse grape or whatever, right? That material is more than likely going to be what they're going to be using for this Raging Bull. When you deal with materials, especially coming from me doing clothing, materials come in different shades. They had a swatch of that shoe, and I'm pretty sure that swatch had purple, red, yellow. It had all that. More than likely, I would not, I mean, it just only makes sense. I would not be mad if they used the same exact material, but in a red to do the Raging Bull. It just makes sense. If they do something else, they better make sure it comes better. It needs to be better than that, if anything. But with that being said, the Raging Bull 5 in 2021, amazing. And remember, they came in a pack. With that being said, will it come in a pack? I don't think so. I think it might just come by itself. But we'll just have to wait and see. Who knows? And the biggest news of them all that just hit out today, and I'm so, well actually yesterday, I'm so pumped for this. A Air Max 95 Freddy Krueger. Now, I don't know if they gave it that name because we know what happened last time when they did that with the Nike Dunk. They ended up getting burnt, but not all of them. But this is a Nike Air Max 95. Air Max 95, a OG shoe, high school shoe for me. I love the colorway. I love the blood drip. I'm all for it. More than likely, it might be releasing near the end of September, October to lead us into Halloween. I love this shoe. I love it. So I'm all for it. I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, man, I haven't bought an Air Max in a long time, so I'm ready. I'm ready to get my hands on this, and I'm ready to be a part of this, man. I'm ready. So with that being said, I'm looking forward to it, man. And yeah, that's about it. I love you guys. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And go and check out the secondary channel, man. I'm pumping out that magic. Don't be, don't leave and don't be tragic. You feel what I'm saying? I love y'all. It's your boy Tony D2 Wild. I'm checking in. I'm checking out tomorrow. I got a review for y'all. And moving on and so forth, man. Peace.